3, 2, and 1. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vicky and today's video is going to be a holiday inspired makeup tutorial on this look that I have on right here. This is very unlike me nowadays. I don't wear this much makeup, but I was feeling inspired lately. I actually did this look a couple weeks ago and I really liked it, so I wanted to film it before the holidays, before Christmas. It is the holidays. Before Christmas, just in case you guys wanted to recreate it. It's just like a very shimmery, kind of blown out smoky eye, so I really love how it turned out. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm starting off by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, which has been my favorite eyeshadow primer whenever I do wear eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using the palette that I always use, which is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, and I'm just going to go in with a medium brown, putting that on the outer corner and all throughout the crease with a fairly large-ish fluffy brush, I suppose, and then I'm just going to blend out the edges with a clean brush. Then I'm going to go in with a dark brown. You use whatever eyeshadow palettes you have. I'm literally just using brown, so use what you have, but I'm going to put this on the very outer corner with a fluffy brush. Kind of fluffy. And of course I need to blend out the edges, make sure everything is nice and blended, so I like to go in with the colors that I use before. So I'm using the medium tone brown to blend out those edges, and then again going in with my clean fluffy brush to blend it out even more. Now I'm gonna dip into the black eyeshadow, and I'm going to use a very small fluffy brush and just keep this on the very outer corners just to deepen that up a little bit. And of course, you already know we gotta blend out the edges. So again, I am taking the colors that I used previously to just make sure everything is blended out, and then at the end, I'm using my clean fluffy brush to just finish all the blending. So for this look, I also used my Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, which I'm pretty sure is discontinued, but you use, again, whatever eyeshadows you have. I went in with like a goldy brown shimmer color, and I literally just used my pinky to just keep that color right in the center of the eyelid. Then I went in with a lighter brown that's like almost silver. It's just a much lighter color, and I put that in the very center of, not the center, the very inside part of the eyelid. I brought it up to the crease a little bit, and just kind of blended it into the previous color. And with my Sigma gel liner, I'm gonna just draw a line across my lash line. I'm not gonna go all the way across, I'm gonna go like 3/4 of the way. It doesn't have to be perfect, just drawing just a very simple line. And then I'm gonna go in with the black eyeshadow with a flat definer brush, and I'm just gonna go in there and just add eyeshadow on top of that. It doesn't have to be perfect, it can be a little messy, it's okay, because after this I'm gonna use a very small fluffy brush with no product on it and just go in and blend out that eyeshadow and eyeliner. The point is to make it just very diffused. I did use the colors that I used previously on the outer corner just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. No harsh lines, just a very nice gradient. I really hope that made sense. But moving on to the face, I primed my face with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer, which I absolutely love. It is so hydrating. It's perfect for right now during the winter time if you have dry skin. For foundation, I use the L'Oreal Infallible in the color 440. The color looks like it doesn't match my face. It looks light, but I promise it matches the rest of my body, like my neck and my chest area. It matches, okay? I promise it does. But I like to use a brush for my foundation and my concealer. I do not use sponges anymore. I will use it sometimes to take away product since it absorbs. So if I feel like I put on too much foundation, then I'll wet my sponge and I'll use that. But for the most part, I love using foundation brushes. To conceal the dark circles under my eyes, I go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer in the shade 20 Light Beige, and I literally just put the tiniest amount, just enough to cover up the discoloration under my eyes, and then I blend it out with my concealer brush. I like to set my concealer with the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, and I also like to use it to set areas that people typically use a lighter concealer for, like the highlighting areas. I don't put concealer there, but I do like to go in with the banana powder just to brighten it up a little bit. Just with the powder, set that area with the powder. And then I like to go in with the LA Girl Pro Face pressed powder in the shade Creamy Natural with a big powder brush, and just set the rest of my face, and this shade is more of my actual skin color. Then I like to do a little bit of baking whenever I know I'm going to have my makeup on for a long time. So I like to do under my eyes, my forehead, my chin, just for good measure. Just basically in areas where I can tend to crease a little bit throughout the day. I just use a little bit. I don't use a whole lot of powder, and I don't find that it makes my makeup look cakey at all throughout the day. So while I let the powder set, I will go in and do my eyebrows. So if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, check out my eyebrow routine. It'll be linked down below in the description box in case you haven't seen it. But once I'm done with my eyebrows, then I go in and I remove the excess powder. For bronzer, I used the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Bronze 03. I was literally scraping at this to get whatever was left. I desperately need a new one because this is my favorite bronzer ever, and it's like, it's done. There's nothing there anymore. But yeah, I'm just bronzing my face and doing a little nose contour, kind of just adding some color to the center of my face pretty much. For blush, I used this Jouer blush palette, and I used the shades Marigold and Adore Me, which is my favorite blush combo. I just absolutely love blush. It really pulls the whole look together. Blush just like gives your face so much more life. The bronzer gives your face so much more dimension. You just can't skip out on this stuff. For lipstick, I used this L'Oreal one in 107 Scene Sunset, and I just put the tiniest bit and then just blend it out with my finger. Then I moved on to the lower lash line using pretty much the same colors that I used for the top. I put them on the bottom except for the shimmers, and I went from darkest to lightest, just keeping everything on the outer corner. Also, this angle is just not it. Filming the lower lash line always is a challenge, and it looks kind of creepy because I have to look up, so yeah. For mascara, I use the CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara. I accidentally got the waterproof kind, so I just apply a little bit, just enough to darken up my lashes. To finish off the look, I used the lashes from Orquídea's Vanity Lashes in the style Angel Eyes. Right now, these are my current favorite lashes. They are so beautiful, and that completes this look, you guys. So this is the final look. I'm honestly very obsessed with it. I think it came out really well. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. All the links to my social media will be linked down below, as well as all the products I mentioned in today's video. And I will see you guys next time.